Light and Color, Wave Behavior and Interaction by Scarlett Roberts
and Clare Torres.
How light works. Light is made up of varying wavelengths. Those different wavelengths correspond to different colors on the electromagnetic spectrum, and white light is a mixture of all of the colors.
Each varying wavelength corresponds to a color on the electromagnetic spectrum, as seen here.
For example, say a ray of sun hits a certain spot on a beach ball. The paint on the beach ball absorbs most of the wavelengths and reflects the rest. If the patch was yellow, it absorbs all the other colors of light and only reflects the yellow wavelengths. In this diagram, as you can see, the waves of light from the sun hit the yellow beach ball. The absorbed wavelengths are the colors we see as orange, blue, and violet. The wavelengths reflected are yellow or the combination of red and green.
The animal lens. How light affects animals. Photoreceptors are the cells in the retina that correspond to light, waves, and frequency, meaning animals can achieve sharper vision by having smaller and more densely packed photoreceptors. Similarly, in the pinhole lab that we did in class, the smaller the pinhole, the more clear and brighter the object appeared. And the larger the hole, the dimmer and more blurry the object appeared.
Connection. The pinhole lab illustrates how animals' photoreceptors function. Like in the lab, the animal's vision is improved by smaller, more densely packed photoreceptors, like a smaller pinhole that makes an image appear clearer. A larger pinhole or larger photoreceptor results in an image that is blurry.
In this diagram, the light waves have to travel through a smaller opening. The image will be less bright but more clear. A narrow pinhole lets one light ray through from the top and the bottom, so it is less bright but a clear image. Now in this diagram, a larger hole will cause the image to be brighter because there is room for more light waves to travel through the hole. However, the image will appear more blurry. More simply, the wider pinhole lets multiple light rays through, hence it is brighter but more blurry. The image shows how varying photoreceptor sizes or pinhole sizes affect the vision of different animals. As you can see, a larger pinhole creates a more blurry image, and a smaller pinhole creates a sharper image.
How animals perceive color. Dichromatic vision. Dogs possess only two types of cones and can only perceive the colors blue and yellow. Dogs have two main types of cone photoreceptors. One, which is sensitive to violet wavelengths, 429 to 535 nanometers, and the other, which is sensitive to yellow-green light, about 555 nanometers. We do not actually know if dogs perceive these two colors the way that us humans do. However, the canine visible spectrum is separated into two hues. One in the violet to blue-violet range, 430 to 575 nanometers, which is probably seen as blue by dogs. And a second is the range seen by people as greenish yellow, yellow, and red, 500 to 620 nanometers, which is probably seen as yellow by dogs. The human lens.
The Young-Helmholtz trichromatic theory of color vision states there are three different color receptors in the retina. The cones in the retina are what give color vision. This theory states that the cones are sensitive to three different colors: green, blue, and red. Waves of color travel through the eye and hit the cones. When these wavelengths of color are combined, eyes can tell a difference between millions of colors.
Color blindness, regular range. The visible light spectrum is the segment of the electromagnetic spectrum that the human eye can view. More simply, this range of wavelengths is called visible light. Typically, the human eye can detect wavelengths from 380 to 700 nanometers. Color blindness. However, some people have impaired color vision. Someone that has red-green color blindness, for example, can only see visible white light waves that range from 400 to 700 nanometers due to the fact that one of their three cones is damaged and does not work.
This is what someone with normal color vision sees compared to someone with red-green color blindness. And this is a link to our source page.
Thank you.